Hey guys, Crew Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
And we're back with Fallout, where last time we went shopping.
We did. And we opened up the whole freezer section.
Yeah. And we got fingered.
Yeah.
See? What was that?
A ghoul.
Cooper? I think I see a nose, don't I?
Yeah.
It's the head!
I should tell you.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want. I'm officially your squire now. You can tell me anything. Goals, insecurities, thoughts.
I don't know if this is gonna go well.
Love life stuff.
Actually, it's,
Maximus.
He's dead. So, you know, you and I, we just have to get our story straight.
We mean get our story. Why are you?
You have to get your story
Why are you
straight.
saying that? Dude, this guy's man.
sorry.
Oh!
That was his leg. Fuck. Took his power cord.
Thaddeus! Don't leave me in here! Thaddeus! Get back here!
Damn, man. Can't move. You can't get out. Nothing.
Huh?
Oh.
That's cool.
Huh. I feel like I just... He died fighting a rad bear. I took the suit to continue his mission.
Sure, that's what I would
That's
say.
the easiest explanation you can make.
I don't know why
without
you
having
would
to say,
say
we gotta
anything
get our
like-
story straight, you know?
Like that. That was... Yeah.
Can they get into that? He should be fine, right?
No.
Oh, man! Oh my gosh. Jancy would love this.
Yep.
What was that? Hey!
What's your name?
Titus? Maximus?
Yeah.
What name you giving?
I'm Knight Titus.
I'm Lucy.
Trust me, first thing I tell you, lie.
Yeah.
There's a manual option.
I got it.
I mean, Knight Maximus is a good name.
Yeah.
Unless you're making Knight Titus as like
A title.
Dread Pirate Roberts, right?
Sure.
How did the Raiders get a hold of my mom's pin boy?
Maybe the logs were falsified.
Why?
Why would they be?
Can't we just go home?
Come on.
Like, why would there be reason to cast suspicion there?
Mm-hmm. I also wonder why it seemed like it was last episode, Cooper seemed to recognize the name McLean.
Yeah. I think Rose McLean has a reputation
Maybe.
on the surface.
I was thinking it was like ancestry. Oh man, everyone trying to get out? Oh. We know what's in there?
It looks like they were trying to get into 31. But why?
All I know is we're leaving.
What's in Vault 31?
It's the monitoring station to the other two.
Listen, I have a tracker that'll lead right to that head. Now, seeing as everybody on Earth seems to be after that thing, I'm guessing that's what you're looking for too?
Oh man, she's smart.
We use my tracker to catch up to your squire, get the head, and take it to the Brotherhood. In exchange for my help, then you'll lend me the services of 5 or 6 of your knights to save my father.
That's not likely to happen, but she doesn't have to know that.
Look,
One night? A night would be nice. Something.
Yeah, something would be more than that.
Alright. 2 people working together. 1 line. 1 nut.
Yeah.
As you step into the balloting kiosk, remember that today is about the future of our home, and more importantly, the future of civilization.
You need someone with experience.
Hey, it's your, no hard feelings, Davey.
Some hard feelings.
Although.
You know, and just all the uncertainty.
Really, it's fine. We vote in private booths for a reason.
Right.
Yeah, don't talk about your vote.
And Betty's already been overseer once.
Oh,
Go away.
I'm gonna vote for Betty.
I got that impression.
He votes for Betty too.
Damn.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah.
Hey, it's like the health. Right?
Yep.
I know about the Great War and the bombs falling and the 320 years of American history before then. I just need help with the last 200 years, after the bombs fell.
The bombs fell when I was a kid.
Is that what they tell you in your brotherhood?
You're the one who grew up in a box underground.
Wait, has it not been 200 years?
You thought you would show up to some war alarm?
'31 to 33, 31 to 33. They were all elected overseers
And they were all from
outside
31.
of the place.
You on?
No!
What?
And how about, on the count of 3, we all raise up our arms?
We already said we don't have any weapons.
And neither do we!
Well, either way, could we just give it a try? Please?
He better not grab her gun.
Oh, they want that.
They got guns. Oh no!
Well, he got hit, but he got both of them. They saw something they wanted.
What's a fiend?
It's people who eat people.
I hate it up here.
Yeah.
You know, I ran once. And then that weevil famine came. Lost to none other than Hank McLean. You know what they say? When things look glum, vote for somebody from Vault 31.
How are they? Nobody cares.
Why is that what they say?
Yeah. Why does nobody like? Maybe they're just a better caliber of people in Vault 31. Like, why can't we?
So if it's not at all worrisome, why are we whispering?
Because we just snuck into a vault filled with dead bodies. Not to mention Steph's from Vault 31.
Oh, what?
Really?
Steph? How's Vault 31 different from here?
What did your dad tell you?
Not much, actually. That's why I'm asking.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe the mashed potatoes were a little better?
That is what my dad used to say.
Mm-hmm. She wanted to know what he'd been told and not...
It must be true.
Just copy what was said to say kind of thing.
Not contradict it.
First capital of the New California Republic.
Mm-hmm.
You never heard of the New California Republic?
34,000 people lived here after the war?
Yeah.
What about Reclamation Day? The entire purpose of my vault was to come up to the surface one day and restart civilization. It's Reclamation Day. It's what keeps us all going, and it already happened without us.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it didn't work out.
Wow.
It's the same thing that always happens. Everyone wants to save the world. They disagree on how.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if anyone survived.
He did.
I did.
So that's why. So there was another bombing later?
Another war.
And then Power Man. Dun, dun, dun. Dude, he did get shot worse.
Yeah.
Come on.
Always something distracts you. What was it he said? The golden rule of the wasteland.
Always some fucking side quest.
The thing is, like, will there be medical equipment there, you know?
There could be anything in there.
Yeah. Like a first aid kit.
I feel like that would be the first place you would scour.
Lucy!
As the thing about the apocalypse, I feel like hospitals and stuff would always be.
Lucy!
Ah, there's a giant spider behind him for a second.
That would be terrifying. Just
It's just the way those trees are and they were moving around, like, oh my gosh. Research and development. Hawthorne Medical Lab. Hawthorne. Is that Hawkins? No.
yeah.
Hawthorne.
Pierce Hawthorne?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Hawthorne sounds familiar. What is it? These lights suck, but work. Much brighter in there. What? It's a trap.
Yeah.
Lucy! Lucy!
No wonder it looks so much brighter in there. Like something's weird.
So welcoming.
Yeah. I wonder why Vault 31, if they are aware, wouldn't have came into Vault. Or Vault 32? Wouldn't have... Damn, what is it? Yeah. Why 31 wouldn't go into 32 and clean it up if they were aware?
Sure.
Some of us will stay home to rebuild 33. Others will be moving into Vault 32 in the coming weeks to start anew.
What a difference a day made.
Dude, this place looks entirely different. Something's a little weird here, Chet, don't you think?
Where there used to be rain.
This was the first room he walked into, and that guy was
My
in the toaster.
yesterday was blue day.
3 democracies and 3 votes, separated to prevent the spread of threats, but connected to aid one another in times
Smash
of
the
need.
computer.
We are the love.
Oh, no data.
while the light burning in the darkness.
Yeah, everything else looks fine except for that.
Yeah.
When my mother died, what happened to her pit boy? It was buried with her. How are you so sure?
Because I buried her myself. Me and your father.
That's it? No one else helped? It's very
that's a-
suspicious.
Definite insinuation that he knew what happened.
Man, now what are they doing here?
Damn.
They patched him up.
They did.
Weird to just bandage his arm wrapped in his clothes.
It is.
I guess. Caution, falling objects.
Intake. Number 7. I love that. I love that so much.
Took her gun.
Probably took anything that could be a weapon.
Kind of reminds you of a vault, doesn't it?
It's vault tech. That was what the insignia in the parking lot was.
That's true. Anything with that?
Where are we?
It's okay. We'll be all right.
What vault are you in?
Yeah.
What is this place?
You're in the best place in the world.
What number is it? 4?
Couldn't see. Could be.
Someday.
Alright. Very vault heavy episode, huh?
Yep.
I have so many questions.
Mm-hmm.
Vault 31 has some connection to the outside or to like the scientist engineering group that we saw before that had Wilzig. Is that right? I always forget his name.
Yeah.
It's such a weird name, I can't remember it. Wilzig. Will he zag? No, he will zig.
Mnemonic device. Go.
Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be something. And we have like the lie of the like even the stuff up on the surface, except for like the fiend element and like getting Maximus, like finding them and getting them back together for Lucy and Maximus, like going to the place and it being like here's our population and you know the reclamation of reclaiming the world started while they were still on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, not that you know their mission like was their mission needed? Was it like, well, let's bring some of the vaults up? You know, like what? Like I know, like it wasn't just 3 vaults is all they had,
No, yeah.
right?
I mean,
And why-
if there were 3 vaults, why would they be numbered 31, 32, and 33 instead of 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just curious as to, like this one here. I thought I saw a reflection on the gun. I thought it maybe said 4, which would be interesting, I guess. Like one of the earlier ones, maybe. But it also looked like a bigger.
It did look like a much bigger
internal central hub area, maybe, or whatever that was.
How far did they fall, too? Because the elevator from when we saw the external vault door
When they
open
looked
up, looked down, it went down many, many stories.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want to follow that.
Oh. Although, I guess if you went down like a slide or something like that,
Sure.
like Wallace and Gromit style.
Could you go straight and it curve enough at a point at a slow enough descent that you could just right?
Sure. Or like you go through like a, I don't know, like some kind of brush or something like that.
Maybe.
That
Like
would slow you down
there's
enough.
no way you fall and then it just like does this all the way
You
down,
just
right?
spin. You
Yeah.
just- maybe that's how they went unconscious.
Maybe.
It just spins them at the bottom so fast that they pass out.
Hmm.
Maybe they do a few like loop-to-loops at the bottom, slow them down.
Yeah, I don't know. Maximus, I don't get why. Like, I understand if you want to tell and try to start getting your squire on your side, so that when you go back, like the Brotherhood of Steel is like, well, both of them work together. They finished the mission. Look how good that went. But his responding, I don't know, his whole like, let us get our story straight, like kind of
That was
aspect
such
of it. I feel like
it was such
should
the
have-
wrong way to go about it.
He should have talked to Thaddeus and like explained to him Like, why are you in this suit? What is going on?
Yeah.
And like, I feel like the easiest way of doing that was just like, what really happened? There was a bear. The bear attacked him. How did he die? Well, he died because of the bear.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's what happened. Like, tell all the truth aspects. Like, maybe he could have helped sooner. Maybe he froze in fear in the moment, you know? Like, maybe he wanted him to die. I don't know what he wanted exactly. I feel like he wants the power and he's trying to do whatever he can to get it, but I don't know. It was just a weird response that I think he could have worked around versus like, hey, let's get our story straight. And then this guy here in the Brotherhood took the head, took everything.
I feel like the best time that he could have done it was much earlier on. Like when the Squire first got there. You know, when Thaddeus first arrived, he was like, hey, some shit happened. They sent you, I get it, but Titus is dead. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
It was like the communication was like, my radio was destroyed in the bear attack, so I couldn't like communicate to them what had happened exactly. So they sent you instead. Sorry, but this is where we're at, you know?
Sure. Yeah. Heck, even just being like, I don't know. I guess it's all lying still, but I think he could have lied better.
He could have lied much better. He could have just chosen to keep lying, and it would have turned out better, I think.
Maybe. Especially the way the Brotherhood acts, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how successful the Squire's going to be, Thaddeus, on his own, with that big bag and the head. But we can track the head at least. As long as it doesn't get eaten and devoured and digested and all that. I don't know, creatures and things probably don't typically eat heads.
They're kind of... Like, the head does a good job of protecting anything that's worthwhile.
Yeah.
And what's in there isn't really that worthwhile.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like typically what a creature's gonna eat is the
asshole.
Yeah, stomach. Like, usually if you see something that's been killed and eaten, they're not taking the head.
Yeah.
That's why like hunters and stuff use like heads as trophies, because there's not really a lot there to eat.
Sure.
You know. All right. Well, it keeps continuing with this vault mystery, and I don't know what clues it's giving me to try to like figure out. But the way it looked had to be 31 come in, clean this whole mess up, repaint things, make it look good. And
they did it all in the span of probably like a day. So the amount of manpower that it took to do that.
All that, like, it was trashed for years. Why they and I was thinking about it too, because I'm like, man, okay, you know what, maybe I'm wrong, because like if 31 was watching and doing all this stuff, why wouldn't they come in and clean up Vault 2 to not look like this earlier? But it's been that way for years. And then why the Raiders come in? Did they let the Raiders in? I don't know.
I guess they needed a reason why, like, they needed something bad to happen to 32 so that they could explain why the people in 32 are new there. Right?
Maybe.
Like, and, if 31 is the only one that is, like, outside of the system, right? They're the ones controlling everything and everything like that. It would be weird to put an entire vault of people from there in 32 to then just maintain the illusion for 33. It's better to have something like
occur
that makes 33 bear the burden of doing this, and then inject some of 31 in to control it still.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. Every time we get a little bit more answer, I end up finding just more questions that I want to get answered.
It is weird that if they planned on doing this from the beginning, why didn't they clean it up enough?
Yeah. Well, and like, how does the dad fit in? Was this a way to get the dad out?
Yeah.
Or is that Raider group aware of things and thus they're trying to like
disrupt the system?
That's why
they can't get into 31, but they can get into 32 and 33.
Yeah, that's why Will Zig was like trying to get to them? Like, what's the thing he put in his head? Why was he training the dog? Was it just as a companion? Was it something else? Like, I don't know. I have so many questions and not enough answers. But the still humor, comedy, the story, the characters, like, I'm liking a lot of it.
Yeah.
Sure, I can be frustrated with, like, Maximus being, why did you say that? But maybe he's just not a good liar.
Sure.
You know? So, I don't know. But we met some fiends.
We did.
I don't want to ever meet any more.
We will. Probably.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next week's video, and there'll be a new one here each week. If you want to see more right now, check out Early Access over at blindwave.com. And while you're there, check out some more fun stuff. We have games like Cruddle. We have recommendations where you can tell us about movies and TV shows to watch, and more things. Just click around. Check out some of our other channels while you're there.
Yeah.
See you next week.